Advice did another parent give your child that made you furious? 1. Oh my God. So my 6-year-old's father and I went to a dance competition that she was competing in, and there was obviously that one dance mom who has all the t-shirts and tote bags with the studio's name on it and thinks their child is the best. Anyway, my daughter finished her amazing solo and finished the group dance too. Let's call this dance mom figure entitled Mom. So after all the dances came awards and my daughter won first place for solos in her division. Yay. EM's daughter won 8th and she was not having it. She started screaming in the halls like the judges are so blind. My daughter should be in first, not that kid. My kid. I didn't know this was a competition for judges to show off how idiotic they are, etc. And of course, some staff told her to calm down. Blah blah blah. Then the EM came up to my kid and put her finger in this tiny 6-year-old's face and said, "You did not deserve this trophy. Go home and quit, because I bet this was your first win only because the judges can't see real talent." And this female dog had the audacity to grab the trophy out of my kid's hand and throw it across the room. I went off. I took this lady bag and threw that across the room. Not my proudest moment, but yeah, I was pissed. In the end, she literally told my daughter to quit and my kid went home instead of happy and proud of herself, crying her eyes out because of that lady. The studio that EM's kid was representing sent me an email the next day apologizing and that EM was not allowed to attend any competitions that her kid was going to representing that studio. We also got a new trophy because when EM threw it, the top broke into pieces. So yep, that's my story. Now my daughter is 11. 2. My daughter was at a Girl Scout meeting. She was approximately 10 years old. The leader asked her what she wanted to be when she grew up. She answered that she wanted to be a hairstylist. Keep in mind that 2 of our close relatives are beauticians and my grandfather was a barber. She said something like this: "No, you don't want to be a hairstylist. You will want to do more with your life than that. You will need to go to college." There are several things that bother me about this. First, styling hair is a perfectly good profession. Our country will always need people to cut hair, so there will always be steady work. There is an opportunity to control your own hours. You can own your own business. Income can be very good if you are talented. I didn't like the idea of this person making a value judgment endorsing college professions over skilled trade professions. Besides, the role of adult leaders over 10-year-olds is to hear them, to encourage them that their thoughts about themselves and their future are worth listening to. It is actually devaluing and degrading for an adult to tell a child that her own ideas are stupid. Because I work with children for a living, I understand wanting to encourage young people to aim higher, but care must be taken not to denigrate the child's own sense of what it means to aim higher. Undermining a child's own confidence takes what could have been a positive and turns it into a negative. 3. The advice was to me about my child. When my son was in 6th grade, he won an award, and his artwork was displayed in a district-wide art show. My husband and I took him to the event, proud as punch of our boy. While we were there, another parent, who volunteers a lot at the school, approached me. She had noticed that my son had muscle weakness and was unsteady on his feet. He also had poor fine motor control. She began to lecture me on the proper diet for a growing child and told me I needed to stop feeding him junk all the time and he would be so much healthier. As I seethed inside, I just let her go on and on. Finally, when she was finished, I asked her if the diet would cure his muscular dystrophy. Her mouth dropped open, she made a few weird sounds and just walked off. I gathered my husband and my son and we went for a celebratory meal. 4.